Disagreeable? Huh? You disagreeing with me? Where's the dumb guy? Who are you doing it for? Why? Okay, why are you doing it for you? Because some people may say you're doing this for me. Why are you not doing this for me? Why are you so late? Why are you so late, Josh?
Discussion back there.
With who? Well, we'll see. So again, you're getting sloppy on hitting your targets. It's a discipline. Man, will you shut your door so I don't scream over everybody in there? Good morning. If you're on here, let me know you're on here. Say hello. Good morning. Howdy do. Because I'm going to talk about something that's applicable. Do you know what that word means?
Yeah.
It's applicable to the younger folks. You know, I still act like a young folk, even though I'm old.
You're a young man.
I'm a young man. I'm still very childish. I'm still very immature. Do you know what that word means? I'm an immature man. If I had a gun, I'd shoot you right now with it. The little Nerf gun. Where's my Nerf gun, Ed? See, I like to play these little bitty games. So, starting this morning, we start every show with 60 seconds of gratitude. Josh, what are you thankful for? Keep your eyes closed, because I'm going. Oh, what are you thankful for this morning?
I'm thankful I saw a lot of my old teachers yesterday.
How did that go? What was the purpose of seeing all those people?
I went to ribbon cutting for.
How did that go?
It was pretty cool.
Oh, man, that almost. Watch out. Yeah, well, it's about halfway broken. Josh, dumb Josh, I'm calling you dumb Josh this morning because you're back there. You're not aware of 829.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I know too. I saw it. But what are you thankful for this morning?
I'm thankful that NBA season started last night.
Who the hell watches NBA anymore?
That's what I said.
Celtics,
I mean,
Celtics
I saw you shared a little, like one of your guys had a dunk on there.
He had the game of his.
Who was that gentleman?
I can't pronounce it. It's like
Chris Stats, Porzingis.
Porzingis, yeah. He is a 7'4" man.
How did the Wemby guy play?
They're good.
How
He did
good?
all right.
They have 15 points. But he's making it look easy.
Is he?
Dude's 7'4" and hit 7 threes.
He did.
Well, that would be
But he
more
was
than
like
15
fine.
points.
No,
Are you
no,
talking
I'm
about your guy?
the Celtics guy.
Oh, okay. Who's better, the new Wemby guy or your guy?
No, Porzingis way better.
Is that correct? How old is that guy?
He's got
The-
potential.
The Chris Stats Porzingis is playing the best he's ever played in his 6 or 7 seasons.
Oh, so he's been in the league a while. Wemby's like brand new. How old is Wemby?
He's like,
I don't think 21, 20.
Oh, okay. Well, moving right along, that's good. You know, I used to love NBA. I mean, I would not. I grew up during the good days of NBA basketball. You know, the NBA was about out of business. And have y'all watched Winning Time on HBO?
Yes, love that show.
And you ought to watch that. The NBA was almost kaput, broke, done in the early 80s. And, the late 70s, somewhere in that time. And then Magic and Bird, they came in and re-energized the NBA. Dr. J was in there. He was good. He was my favorite player during that time. But then you had Magic and Bird, and then Jordan came along in the mid-'80s. So, man, the 80s basketball, NBA, it was some of the best things to watch. Then the 90s, the Jordan-era basketball was my favorite. I didn't love Michael Jordan during his glory days. I liked him later in his career, but I would do whatever I could. Like Notre Dame games today, I don't miss any of them. I wouldn't miss a Penny Hardaway game. He was my favorite player. Then he got hurt, and then I became a Vince Carter fan. Okay? Well, then then LeBron. I started following LeBron James when he was a junior in high school. The USA Today did this article about him, and I'm like, man, because I wanted somebody to come along and be better than Michael Jordan. And guess what? I was never a Kobe guy. But now looking back, Kobe, I would say Kobe is in the top 5 of players I've seen, which would be Jordan, Kareem, Magic, Bird, and Kobe.
That is a solid
You
top
put
five.
LeBron in there?
No, I would not. As far as like LeBron, as far as overall or just an overall player, we're off topic. I don't care. But overall player, he's really, really good. But LeBron could not. He couldn't score in the crunch. Like now, LeBron can run up and down the court and score, or maybe he can get some dunks or something. But these guys just had a superior offensive skill set. I mean, not like if you were to watch Larry Bird, man, that guy's nowhere near the athlete that LeBron is. No, but if you were to watch him, like, it was unbelievable, his skill set. Like, how could he get those shots off? He's slow. But he just had an unbelievable. We'll ask Joe Rich about this, but moving right along. Go ahead.
I think that LeBron's longevity of his dominance has made me respect him a lot more. If he keeps doing what he's doing, because he's at year like 21 right now. I mean, if he keeps doing what he's doing.
Well, I mean, Magic would have been there a long time, but hey, he had a little too much fun.
Those other players.
But Kareem played into his 40s.
Yeah.
Dr. J was, Jordan came back he retired and came back 3 different times. But these guys had Bird had a back injury. But I don't think Kobe, how long did he play? He had some injuries later. Weatherman, we're off topic, but I enjoy this talk. We're talking about NBA. Josh got me off. My top 5 players in no order that I've seen in our generation would be Kareem, Jordan, Bird, Magic, Kobe.
Shaq.
I-
Shaq's the most dominant basketball player ever.
Really?
100%.
No.
Shit.
No. I mean, he might have been a dominant. I mean, Wilt Chamberlain, think about this, Weatherman. See, we didn't get to see Wilt Stilt. But this dude was like a Shaq, except he was a lot more athletic than Shaq. And he was also playing during a time where people wasn't near as big as him. You ought to go back, Google Wilt Chamberlain's stats, and say who was the most dominant. Dude scored 100 points in a game. Like, look up, Google, one of you dipshits, Google Wilt Chamberlain's best stat ever. I mean, he would have games like this: 100 points, say 60 points, 50 rebounds, 25 block shots. Is that crazy?
But like you
As a
said,
center?
Yeah, but I mean, he could run the floor. I mean, he was a lot different. Randy Price says Steph Curry. I would say this: Steph Curry is going to go down in my book as a better player than LeBron.
yeah.
Serious? I mean, that's my opinion. And
He's
I was
right under Kobe when you talk about the great. I mean, they're not different players, but Steph is the bad boy.
I think Steph's a better shooter than LeBron, but I think LeBron's a better, versatile player.
maybe so, but man, whenever you got to win a game, who would you rather have?
And
Would
he's
ya?
still playing and already had the record
Who?
after Big Ray out and Steph.
So if you had to win one game,
He's the
who?
best point guard of all.
Yeah, I was about to say, he's definitely the best player.
Better than Magic.
Whenever,
Yeah, I put him above Magic.
nah, I don't know. Man.
He can play it, but Magic can play at something else. He don't have to be.
Because I don't have Steph Curry as one of my top 5 players. I got Magic as one of my top 5 players. Man, Magic came in and won the damn. He won a finals. He won the final. He won the NBA championship as a rookie. It was
They already
unbelievable.
good though.
No,
They weren't.
no,
Huh.
hell no.
Magic did? Is that you said Magic did?
Yeah.
He came
Yeah.
to the championship as a rookie?
Yes,
Who else was on that team?
Kareem, but I mean he wasn't.
Cooper maybe.
Yeah, I think he.
That was a bad boy. Right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, but he was a rookie, I think.
Worthy wasn't there yet.
Found it.
Kurt
53
Rambis.
points, 32 rebounds, 14 assists, and 24 blocks.
Yeah, golly. All right, I'm gonna move along. Josh, you got me off topic. How did I word today's show, Van? It's a little tricky what I was saying. Hopefully to get somebody's attention. How did I say it, Van? You don't start there. And I was thinking about this last night, and again, this cover up your face. Let me see if I can hit you. Damn. I was thinking about this yesterday. I decided to go home. We've moved into our new house, and I was sitting there, and I was in our pool house, and I was looking back. And I'm like, damn, this place is really something. I mean, this is really, really cool. I'm 50 years old, and I thought back to my first house I ever bought. I think it was 1524 Holden Court, Evergreen Farms. I think I paid $120,000 for that house. And I never felt the same sense of pride about that house, but I felt great that I finally bought a house. Guess how old I was?
25.
Good guess. How old was I?
30.
I was 30 years old. Now, Weatherman, how old were you bought your first house?
Oh, 22.
See, I was so far behind. bought my first house at 30. 30 years old. How old was Drew when he bought his first house?
22.
20.
He bought the one in Rockvale. You gotta remember what.
Yeah, he may have. So I wanted to show like a picture of my first house and then this house. And I don't want to get this just focus on real estate or the homes that you buy, but this is really for people that are younger. Because I think I played this game a lot growing up, where I would compare where I am to like John Floyd. Where was John Floyd at when he was 30? I can catch him one of the. I was in this comparison mode, and whenever you're constantly comparing where you are today, like you're 23 now, 22, and you're looking at me at 50, and you might be like, "This is what I want." Well, what you don't see is all the failures. Everybody that you know that is successful. John Floyd, this dude, I don't know if he'd mind me saying this or not, but I mean, he's worth a lot of money. I mean, like a lot of money. Like he's got a couple commas in his, he's definitely in the 3 comma club. That would be over $100 million. He's definitely in that. But when he was my age, what do you think his net worth was? 50.
Maybe like 5 million.
Why do you think it was 5 million?
I was guessing. I don't know.
How old is he now?
He's 62, 3, 4, somewhere in there.
Probably 2 million.
Say 50 million.
50 million. Okay. Well, he was probably worth something like that at 40, 45 maybe.
Right.
At 50, he was worth like less than 10. The Great Recession.
Yep.
That's how much it wiped out. So here's why I'm telling you this. Everybody that you see, everybody has had these circumstances, these hard times where it's almost washed them out. But where I see people going wrong that's younger is they don't have shit to wash out. All they've got is a good attitude, work ethic, getting to know people. But once things don't go their way, it washes them out. I got washed out as a stockbroker. Wasn't very good. I was talking about this morning at breakfast. I started out at J.C. Bradford. They wouldn't ever hire me as a broker. Went to Morgan Stanley. Washed out. They fired me. Went to Morgan Keegan. They fired me. Then I went to Raymond James, and I finally just said, you know what? This just ain't good enough. I'm not good enough to do this job. And John Jones said, come work over here. See, I was really training myself over these 3 years how to wash out, how to lose. So I came into this business not really believing in myself because of my recent past. Here's what I'm going to tell you. This is today's lesson for all you. Expect to go through tough times. Expect to go through things where it's going to really try your belief if you should be doing this or not. If you should do. What I would do is the moment one of those jobs got hard, I was looking for a better job. Would I have found a better job? Not unless I knew somebody. I mean, I had to get better. And part of getting better is going through tough times. What's the hardest times you've been through?
Coming home from playing football and then moving back in with my mom at 25 years old.
I did it at 35. That's real hard. You ain't gone through nothing hard. You ain't got no toughness on you. Do you? What's the hardest thing you've gone through? The most successful people have some damn battle scars. So the more, it's a blessing to get through a battle and come out on the other side of it. But it's the last thing we want to confront and go through. Got a number 2 from Shawan. Oh, we like that around here. What's the toughest thing you've been through in business?
Probably like the last couple months.
It's been tough. It's been tough. But all this stuff, it's going to help you into the future. You're going to be a better advisor. You're going to be a better leader. You're going to be everything that you go through that's tough helps you. I remember when I was so broke, I was probably, because I had $86,400 of just personal debt. So when I'd get a check, what I was doing, and I mean, these were like credit cards, student loans, just bullshit stuff. Whenever I'd get a commission check, I remember one time, one of my mortgages, I was $11,000 behind. I remember this one time I got a big check and all of it went there. So guess how much pocket change I would have?
Taco Bell.
One of my favorite meals is I just paid $11,000 to catch up 109 Zoe Court. Had no money, but I had some change. Had about $3.50, and $3.50 at Taco Bell back then, I could get full. I mean, I remember sitting there thinking, yes, I can go eat and get full. That's where I was. I mean, and this was not long ago. This was 12 years ago. I was that broke. But let me ask you something. Would you rather bring in somebody, would you rather bet on somebody that's been battle tested or somebody that's just done it in the classroom? So be thankful you get to go through these tough times and survive them. Shut us down, Vingraf 10.